What's up? Play.
People coming crazy, just a little thrown off, cause the road they travel ain't the path I'm on, but it sure feels good to be making my own way. When I left Kansas, swore I'd never look back, but now that I'm gone, it makes me laugh when I look in the mirror. Everything's still the same.
What's up? What's up? What's up? How are y'all? It is Monday, Labor Day. How is everybody? I'm hanging out with y'all. It is game day, right? When everyone else has played their game and you've been pre-gaming for like 3 days. Whatever, dude. Oh, I was born in it, molded by it. Right? Whatever. Whatever, Bane. Oh my gosh. So yeah, we got, I guess that's later tonight. Yeah, later tonight. Jeez. My goodness. Hope everyone's had a good weekend. Everybody getting over Harvey. Looks like that secondary system did not develop in the Gulf, which is good. Because when I saw that one was going to come in behind Harvey, I'm like, no, man. No. No, that's enough. Hope everyone is recovering. The people that I know that are there, that I've talked to, are doing okay. So they're all in higher ground. I know it's going to be a long, long process. Like I said, memories from Matthew, and we still have things that we're doing from Matthew from a year ago. We're watching Irma right now, making sure to keep an eye on that and see where it's going. I don't think it's going to hit us, but you know, we've got a week and we've got to watch it. That's for sure. We're not going to be caught off guard. So we'll keep an eye on it. Hopefully it just misses everything. I think it's just going to get pushed out to sea. You know, go right back to foggy London town and not even hit them very hard because it'll already be pretty much dissipated. Alright, just give them another fog storm. Foggy? That's okay. Other big news this weekend. North Korea fires a missile over Japan. Over Japan. I mean, could you imagine and just sitting there and you see an ICBM flying across the sky, just going by, straight overhead, you know? Well, that happened in Japan. The guy is off the meter. He's off his rocker. Yeah, I can't believe the guy's firing missiles over the country. I couldn't see that happening here. If I were Japan, I'd be pissed. The guy's saying he's trying to target Guam and land it like real close to Guam. He's shooting it over Japan. Come on, dude. Enough is enough. We've had it. The good news is that I think Russia and China would stand down if we did anything at this point, because you shoot a missile over a sovereign country, that's an act of war, and you need to stop. We're giving them a stern, hey, stop it. I hope that that works. I don't want to go any farther. I pull up Drudge pretty much every day, like, have we kicked off old World War III yet? You know, hoping that nothing has happened, basically. Like, oh God, oh God. It's hard to even take a day off, man. You just have to keep watching it and watching it, like, man. You know, because do I have to be ready? Do I have to be ready to move? Is everything okay? Are we all right? That's every day. That's crazy. But anyway, that happened. That happened. Fire a missile over Japan. What a crazy person. What is this? Oh, yeah. Did y'all pay the rent? The rent was due. I kind of tore up my notes paper, so I'm doing the best I can. The rent was due. I hope everyone, the rent is too damn high party is still in the house. I got a little note here that says, Americans spend more on taxes than on food and clothing combined. That's a true statement. A true statement. I spend a little bit on food. I spend a lot on taxes. I spend nothing on clothing. I keep wearing the same stuff. I think the last clothes I bought was probably this Team Instinct shirt. whatever, man. You know. And I like it. You know. I like team instinct. When you got nothing left, that's what you go with. Go with your gut. It works more than you'd think. What else is killing us right now? 1/3 of Americans. This is on Drudge. Tuesday, I guess? This was on Drudge. 1/3 of Americans are going to develop diabetes, or probably have the early stages of it. One out of 3. That's a lot. A little too much. A little too much. I'm not a big fan of that. Why? Because they're just trying to kill us, dude. They're trying to kill us. Be aware of that. Be aware of that. Take your precautionary measures. The bone broth. The bone broth, right? Do something. Get you some supplements. It sure as hell it's not in the food and the water. Nothing good anyway. Who knows what's in it? The food and water, that is. The supplements, though, you know exactly what's in there. It's well labeled. You look that stuff up. Do the supplements. You need them. You need them. You don't get them for your everyday diet. So there we go. Asteroid Florence flew by this weekend. 3-mile wide asteroid. The biggest object to come close to Earth. Well, really, it's like, what, 4 million miles or something? I mean, it's a long way off. It's past the moon. So, I mean, it wasn't that close, but as far as you talk about space, how big space is in general, yeah, it was pretty close. I mean, with how big the universe is, that thing came pretty close. And it was 3 miles wide. A 3-mile wide asteroid? Yikes. Watch out. Watch out. Be aware. Apparently, I watched a little bit of a live clip of it on YouTube. There was a YouTube live. Somebody was tracking it. I don't know if it was NASA or not. Never a straight answer. I don't know who it was. But you could see it just going across the sky. And it was crazy. I don't know. 3 miles wide. That's nuts. I don't think Nibiru's coming. I don't think God's throwing rocks at us yet. Don't piss him off, though. I think that's what happens when he gets pissed off. Every now and then you see a rock fly by. So let's be a little nicer. Let's be good to the big guy. Let's try to do things the right way, the best we can. And I don't mean the Vatican, the poop, you know. I'm not talking about those guys, those Satanists. They don't know what real God is. I'm talking about the big guy. The guy that made us, that made the aliens, that gave consciousness to everything that exists, that gave things consciousness, that sang the song. I've said that before. It's like out of the Silmarillion. Tolkien was onto something. It's consciousness. Sing the song. Give everything life. As soon as it has consciousness, there you go. So, and I looked into the poop and into the Vatican a little bit this week. And guess what I found? Pope Francis's real name is Jorge Mario Bergoglio. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that right. Bergoglio. And guess what? He sought psychiatric help while he was the head of the Jesuit order in the military dictatorship of Argentina. Argentina. I told you he was a Jesuit. I didn't look into it too much deeper. I just smelled a rat, you know? I smell a rat. I told you. And I actually looked into it even more, and that's what I found. I swear, seek and ye shall find. Dig down to the end of that rat hole. I mean, it's not pretty. Usually you don't want to see it. But sometimes you just gotta look. You gotta look. Like, alright, man, what is... Oh, gross. Oh. Come on, man. Sometimes you gotta look, though. It is what it is. I'm looking at the rest of my notes like, oh God, we're going into the Soviet thing. Actually, it's not anything against the Russians. It's more of just more proof that what I've been saying is pretty much true. These chimeras I've been talking about, right? These humans gestating in pigs, human-animal chimeras. They're trying to make these things because they have no rights, and you can do all sorts of experiments on them. They're not actually human, right? They're not even actually animals. So even PETA isn't going to get involved. Who knows who's going to get involved? Oh, that's right, nobody. Could that be the point? Yes. Going to revisit the old human-animal chimeras. There's this guy, Ilya. Let me read this thing. Ilya Ionovich Ivanov. There you go. Ilya Ionov. I don't know. Like I say, I can't really pronounce these guys' names. A Russian and Soviet biologist. He tried to make human chimpanzee humanzees. And when did this happen? In the 1920s. The 1920s. They've been doing it forever. Forever, y'all. Just look into it a little bit. Like, again, oh man, I know I'm right when I'm saying this stuff. Wait a second. Do I really need to look at it? Do I need to? Oh God, no. Oh no. Yeah, that's happening. Humanzees. 1920s, man. They've been doing it forever. Forever. I just feel bad for all of it. Isn't that why the big flood happened? Isn't that why they were throwing rocks at us to begin with? Because we were experimenting and playing God? Is that why? If we are spliced with some kind of like gorilla or ape or something into aliens, and the whole missing link thing is that somebody was experimenting with DNA, maybe that's why they got taken out, because you're not supposed to do that. No, you're supposed to. I mean, it's pretty easy to just do it naturally, isn't it? Just make a person. In fact, there's a lot that goes into avoiding that here and there for some people that aren't in the right situation to do so. Or you could just have a brain and make choices. Oh boy, we don't always make the right choice though. I know, I mess up plenty. I'm sorry for all of my mess ups while I'm at it. But yeah, man, you just can't be splicing human-animal chimeras and such. Shouldn't. And probably running tests on them and who knows what. Let me continue with the Russian consulate in San Francisco up to modern day. Not related, completely separate story. The only way it's related is that this also happens to have something to do with the Russians. The consulate in San Francisco was burning something in their chimney the day after Trump closed it off because of heightened tensions. It was 95 degrees outside. They had no reason to be starting any fires. What were they burning? All these questions. I don't know what they were burning. I'd like to. Well, whatever. I really don't know. Were they burning evidence of something? I don't think so. I really don't think there's anything to hide as far as the Russian thing. They had nothing to do with anything. If there is anything, Hillary tried to steal the election, did steal it from Bernie. So pretty much everything they're accusing as far as any kind of involvement that way, that Hillary's guilty of that. So they accuse everyone of what they're doing to try to hide what they're doing. Doesn't make a whole lot of sense. It actually exposes what they're doing. Really, I'm in favor of paper ballots. Why don't you just count it? Go back to the simple way of doing things. That way nothing can get hacked, nothing can get changed. Bam. One vote. One person. Paper ballot. Count it. It's over. We said that during the election. They didn't want to do it though. No, we got to stick to electronic. Why? 1, 2. I mean, it's not hard. Everybody that goes in gets counted. Why don't you just do it that way? I don't know. You people are all crazy. And It's been a 3-day weekend. I hope everyone enjoyed Alabama, Florida State. Alabama won handily, and I thought they would. So, hope everyone's had a good weekend. Georgia won pretty good. Good job, Dogs. I mean, what? App State. Then again, you never know, right? And they surprised Michigan like 10 years ago. I remember that. Always got to be on the lookout, right? I guess our game is tonight. Lord willing, we have a game. That'd be great. Good luck to Tennessee. And go Jackets. But go on Marta, right? You gonna play y'all out? Let's play y'all out. We're gonna have a throwdown. Let's get redneck as hell. Take it up, jack it up. Paint it bull all red. All that stuff, right? Here we go.
Yeah, we about to get muddy on this one.
Yeah, let's tear it up.
Moonshine Bandits
Hell
and
with
the
it.
Lax.
Let's go.
California to Georgia. What you know about
California
that?
to Georgia, baby.
What you know about that? Let's
We're
go.
about to have a little redneck throwdown. Mud trucks with them big ass tires. So kick back if you never did know how. The big boys going down the line.
Jump up in the Chevy, rev it up, let's ride. The red, white, blue flying high in the sky. Double barrel in the back by my jar of apple pie. Pouring whiskey out my box for every single stack.